U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Oilers and the Minnesota Vikings. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
I'm bored.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On play action, Haskins rolling to his right. Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
At the 10-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the shotgun, Haskins.
Yes, sir.
There is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they'll walk him back half the distance. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at the 18.
That link out
there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game and leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Officially, it's no gain on the play. And they'll remain a few inches shy of a 1st with 3rd down looming.
What are you doing? I'll go your car. I'll go your car. I'll go your surf your car.
You go to school?
Yeah, but I'm going to go to school no more. Mama, we're going. I like your car. Look. Huh?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. But surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here comes Raya. You're Jacob. I'm Jacob. Huh? Hi, Jacob. Dad. Look at the hacker. That's him. Hello, we're doing.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Not gonna pick your house.
Are you baby's house?
I'm gonna pick your house.
Can you eat chicken nuggets?
I thought you could see him nuggets.
You had chicken nuggets?
I've been made with milk.
And chocolate milk?
Yeah. I did done. I did now it's good. I'm dying chair.
Oh, okay.
What's him doing? Thank you. You were doing, Yaya?
So in their
Yeah,
own
put your
territory,
card.
they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to
I'm
find
going
out.
to,
Fourth down.
Yaya.
You don't like to go to college.
I got you.
Later.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, I'll call you later, okay?
yeah, I thought you were ready, Yaya.
This lines up a disaster. Nowhere near
Yaya.
the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
I'm going to you.
Mama, get you later, okay?
Yeah, I'm to my bunker.
So first and 10
I'm
now
to
from
my
the 30.
bunker. Huh?
You okay with this?
Yeah, I bring money. No more money. I just want money.
Junior.
Look,
Okay.
I'm going that is. I'm going doctor. I'm going doctor.
Pick up of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And they bring him down at the 14-yard line. 7 yards there on a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Okay, see you later, okay?
Yeah.
Stand up on the rib.
Huh?
Push the rib, push the rib,
Huh? Yeah.
push the rib.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. Lost results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it third and 10.
Right.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
I'm talking about you.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
This is taken at the 23. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third and 2.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got room. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Snap comes in 1. Now Haskins. This almost gets to the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what?
Right now.
Now you're getting ready to tee
Get
off
up there.
on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Chubb. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Haskins. He'll buy some time running. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield,
4th and inches,
but they
I got a
never
punt.
did.
On for the field goal. A 25-yard
Somebody let
attempt.
me know about that one.
Moore able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and you had points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Field to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
That's bullshit.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Got him.
Play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Fielded in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Play action. Haskins. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Good, Junior, what did I just say?
They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
J.J. Watt.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
What?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Haskins. They'll roll him out, and he fires one.
I take it.
Intercepted.
I take it.
Down near the
I take it.
He's
I
at the
take it.
50.
Play
The
with me.
30.
You knew better.
Past the 20. And he will take this
I
one
take it.
home. It's a touchdown.
Big dog move.
Charles,
big
I'm
dog
looking at
move.
you, and understandably, your mouth is wide
big
open in
dog
disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will
We'll take
guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you
We'll
see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They're on the 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a handoff looking right. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Down Oilers.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first, and it'll bring up third down now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll They'll look to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's a short one here, complete to the
Play
tight
call.
end. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it
Play
really
call,
pays
coach.
off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Where you want to get out
And they give this time to the tailback. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walsh. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Houston.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Caldwell's got it over the middle.
Okay, Kings. Okay, Kings.
Crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That certainly has to
No,
feel
you
good.
stay
It's
with
not
me.
all the time that the play
No,
caller
you stay with
should
me.
get all the credit.
What?
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says,
They
let's go
went
make a
out-
play
they
for
went
me.
out of town.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Nothing doing there as the 13th
That boy
play
don't
of the
want me to
drive
score
proves to
something.
be
He
unlucky.
diving in
Well, it's
this
fair the
here.
defense understands the situation.
Here.
They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Hey.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
What a drive.
But now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
I
And the
can't
lead
go
is
for
now
it.
13.
Kick is good. Makes the score Oilers 23, Vikings 10.
And I didn't get it, and he didn't score.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They're down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They go play action now. Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on
no, I had just got here. I let him out, but I didn't
action
feel
with Haskins. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, the deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bullet. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Oh, yeah, just
tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. A free safety, Malik Hooker, there in coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Haskins from his own end zone. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 55 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Here's a throw-out conversion. He's running back right side. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays. Harder to move.
Yes, sir. Again.
Flag comes in.
Again.
Falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Hey, only down 13. I swear I can see
Flag
it.
goes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Catch made here by Campbell. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 24. Haskins back to the air. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted.
What? You know better. Leave it alone, Haskins.
30, 10.
You're not, boy.
And he will take this one home. It's a
One
touchdown.
case. Keith, there's him, man. Let's
Pretty
tell him
much
thank you.
erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
What the aces? I can't do
And
that.
that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score
That's just a little room to lose somebody.
Vikings 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10. He's going to go deep for Conley.
Like my
And
son
that is
said.
intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds,
Yeah,
apparently.
that was,
So that's
yeah.
just going to be an incompletion. Under 4 to go
It
now as
is.
they come up on 2nd down.
Hush, boy. Hush, son.
Throwing again. Haskins.
Keys? Yeah, Keys.
Haskins.
Yeah,
Down
you
he
caught me
goes.
on the wrong person,
J.J.
and it
Watt
don't matter. I'm
coming
that
right
good.
up the gut. Gets in
Yeah,
there
he
for a
caught me on
loss
the wrong
of
person,
9.
and it don't matter. I'm that damn good.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19.
No,
He's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem. As they're able to convert.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the 1st down carry.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, they're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
Quick, dude.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all
That's
said
all
and
the way,
done.
fellas.
The 12 yards that time and picking up the first. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Tonight's final score.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second.